術式順天青
Hello everyone, my name is Troy and welcome to Maximum Output Training. Welcome to Dynamic Effort Upper. And it's week 2 of this pendulum wave for my quote-unquote year-end max out. And we are working with closest grip at 185 for sets of 3. So closest grip, if you're new here, for me and me alone probably, is index on the start of the knurl or closest to the smooth. So right now we're working with closest grip, might take a deload, might push it a little bit. We are going to do closest grip, then close grip, and then a finale of quote-unquote comp grip, aka pinky on the ring, and then see if we can max out and see if I progressed maybe towards the later half of this year and see if I got stronger. That's pretty much what maxing out is, right? And I like to do the end of year max out almost every single year. It's been a couple years since I started this, and then I took a little break, and then I did in my quote-unquote prime peaking, I guess, powerlifting days, but now I'm just trying to get stronger. So yeah, let's do this thing. First set, 185, 3. Okay, that felt pretty good. I'm gonna rest for a little bit and I'll talk to you on the next set. Whew, that felt really good. All right, I just completed another set. Felt pretty good. Sleep last night was pretty decent considering the night before on Dynamic Effort Lower, I got like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. So getting roughly 6 to 7 last night was a nice little W for me. So just had to get a little thumbnail in, I guess, there. Feeling pretty good. 185 is moving pretty well. And I'm actually pretty excited to see what the next few weeks, mid-December, I guess, is when I start to kind of like, I don't want to say peak because I'm not really trying to peak, like peak. Excuse me. I'm just trying to go through my waves and then just slowly build from there with my accessories as well. So let's get to the next set. Here we go. Ooh, I messed up on that set. If you kind of see, I set up a little too high on the bench. And then when I did the lift off, I kind of ripped it too far forward. So it kind of like threw me out of position there. And just going down, it felt like instead of coming up and slightly back, it felt, I just literally just pushed it forward in front of me and just kind of felt uneasy on the shoulders. So I got to fix that for the next set. So for now, I'm going to clean that up and I'll catch you for the next set. Hopefully the one after this, so you can kind of see that it was cleaned up, I guess. I can't even talk today. I'll catch you for the next set. All right, this is the set directly after the one I messed up on. So we're going to try to clean that up, set up not as high on the bench. I have a bad habit of doing that where I slightly set up too high and it just throws off my lift off and my entire lift just way out of whack. So we're going to try and clean that up. Still focusing on my leg drive, see if I can set that. That's been very inconsistent, just how I set my feet and just pressing off. So I got to get more back in tune with that. It's just like you unconsciously go back to the thing you did before. And then like, I guess like the song 10 second epic, RIP, old habits die hard. So we'll, it's just, I have to stop thinking about too many things at the same time in terms of lifting and just prioritize one thing at a time. And then hopefully that just carries over to me get stronger and I don't want to say perfecting my form and technique, but getting really good at my form and technique. So still focusing on leg drive, but I also want to be wary of my setup. So next set, let's do this. Oh yeah, that was a lot better. A lot better. Smooth. Even the leg drive felt pretty good. I'm just really trying to like focus on if I can get my quads quote unquote activated, But as soon as I dig my heels down and feel some sort of tension in my hips, I feel like that's just like the golden area for my leg drive. So I'm really focusing on that. But that set of 3 moved really, really, really well. So pretty happy. Let's see how it goes forward for the next week. See if my triceps get stronger. Because I did not this week, last week, max effort upper. I did a high pin press where it's a round 2 board. It was like maybe 2 or 3 inches off my chest, where I did a dead stop and then pressed back. Maybe I'll throw a video up here or something. I hit a quote, I keep saying quote unquote. I guess quote unquote is the word of the day today. Quote of the day today, quote unquote. Anyways, I did a dead stop pin press for a top single at 235. So my lockout strength for my triceps is horrendous. So I'm trying to do as much as I can with tricep and lockout strength and just really trying to pinpoint where my actual sticking point is, not just where I slow down, where I actually get stuck. But yeah, that 235 dead stop high pin press was just super awkward. So hopefully I got to clean up my lockout and get stronger that way. Okay, last set of this exercise for this video. I still got a couple more after this, but I want to post some stuff to my Instagram as well, my Instagram stories, where I'm starting to get a little bit more active on my stories and just showing my face and just talking besides just sharing new posts and stuff like that. So if you want to follow me on the Instagrams at maximum_output_training, and you can find me there where I do my best to make a post every single day, whether it's educational. I'm starting to, well, I would like to in the future post like memes and more stuff about me, Coach Troy. So that's the plan anyways. I just want to post something every day just to be more consistent and hopefully get some new clients, because that would be cool. I would just like to expand my business and help and a lot more people reach their fitness goals. So that would be, I would just absolutely love that. So also in the description below, if you want some online coaching or a free 20-minute fitness consultation, you can reach me there. But for now, we're going to get to this last set of this exercise, closest grip for a set of 3. So let's do this. Let's finish strong because I want this to move smoothly. So far, that was the best one. I'm going to try to replicate that for the next few sets, and I'll catch you guys for the first barbell accessory. And you might enjoy it, you might not, you might hate me, you might have like clicked off this, but for now, I'll catch you guys for the first accessory. Closest grip done. Those went pretty smoothly. As usual, I usually acclimate towards the last half of my prescribed sets. So those went pretty smooth, pretty happy with how they moved. But now we on to our first barbell accessory. And if you can kind of see, the board is a lot smaller than what I'm used to or what you're used to seeing if you have continued this far in the video. But this is a 1 board. It is slightly, maybe about an inch-ish, maybe half an inch smaller than a regular 2 board. Just because I'm going to change the direction of board pressing. I still believe that sticking points should be addressed to where you start to slow down versus just hammering your sticking point. And I guess because of the last few months of 2 board, it maybe, I don't know, this is just theoretical. So, and I'm kind of pulling this out of my ass, is because of all the 2 board, my sticking point probably moved to where the 2 board is. So if I move slightly below that and hammer out that slowing down point to where I stick, like a 1 board, or I could have done like a half board, which is like this guy here. This looks super awkward, but yeah. Or I could just done it off my chest, but I'm using other accessories for that. So I'm just thinking if I use the 1 board, go slightly below the 2 board and just hammer out that last slow, that half inch of slowing down to sticking point, I can get stronger with my lockout, because that high pin press from last week is pathetic for 235, where my competition style grip is around 245, 255 at this point. So yeah, lockout, dead stop strength is pretty lacking. So let's address that with competition style grip, pinky on the ring. One board, sets of 5 at 160. So let's do this thing and see if I can get stronger in the next maybe 8-ish weeks towards the end of December. I want to say like halfway through December is where my pendulum waves stop. And then maybe I can deload and I can max out, relax for the rest of the year. And then January 1st or the first week of January, I hit 2025 hard. So let's do this, sets of 5. Okay, that felt pretty good. Obviously, it's a lot lighter because I'm practicing for more volume and just hammering out that slowing down portion to the sticking point. I think I'm going to focus more on a little bit hard pausing on my chest and then firing up from there. But for now, that felt pretty good. I'm going to get through the rest of the sets, but I'll catch you guys for the next exercise. One board done. Now we on to our bodybuilding type accessories. And as you can see from this lovely incline bench, we are doing some incline dumbbell press. We are bringing it back, omitting dumbbell shoulder press just because, I don't know, it just felt awkward on my shoulder. So this time around, I'm going to try to focus more on, see if I can get the more stretch in my upper pec. So I have, because I think I said before in the previous video that I don't think I got the most, I don't want to say optimal, but like activation or the stimulus in my upper pec from going one incline up more, around 45 degrees. So I dropped it to 30 degrees. And last week I did these for sets of 8 on 55 pounds, which I'll be doing again, 55 pounds for sets of 9 this time. But the stretch in my upper pec was just insane. It felt like my pecs were going to actually rip off the damn bone. So that felt really, really good. I'm going to try to do it again, but obviously the incline is different, so I have to be careful with volume on this. I'm not as strong on the 45 degree versus 30 degrees. So we're going to get our first set, focus on form and technique, nice stretch at the bottom, and then fire back up. Sets of 9, 55 pounds. 8. Oh, that felt super good on the pecs. Super duper stretch. Felt like it was just gonna tear off the damn bone. But I can do these for a couple more sets and I'll catch you guys for the next accessory. I think I'm gonna show one back accessory because I kind of figured out the angle last time. So we'll do that. And yeah, see you for the next accessory. Next accessory, we're gonna hit some back. The pressing movements are kind of done for now until I get to like tricep stuff for pressing movements. So we're getting some dumbbell chest supported rows, 55 pounds for sets of 12, focusing form technique, nice stretch at the bottom, and just trying to build my back. So these are feeling pretty good. This will be my last set. So let's try to get a big back so I can reduce the range of motion on bench press. That's just a funny thing. It's a little bit true of why I want to get a big back, but I like training my back. So let's do this thing. 10. 11. Holy fuck. That felt pretty good. Okay, that's done. I'm gonna move on to one more back accessory, which will be a T-bar row. But I'm not gonna show you that, and I'll probably show you one more accessory before calling the video here. So I'll catch you for the next accessory. All right, I did a lot of accessories in between the last clip and now. So we're gonna finish off with some incline lateral raises, get some of that Brody building in, build up them side delts. So there's nothing special about these. I just want bigger delts. So we are doing incline lateral raise at 15 pounds for sets of 12. So let's do this and just cap off this video. 9, 10, 11. Oh, those felt good. And if you're wondering why I'm using like Versa graps or pretend Versa strips or Versa grips, Versa straps, whatever you want to call them, They feel pretty good for lateral raises because I don't have to like grip super tight. I can just like flick these guys on and just simply hold it, and it just feels nice on the delts. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you want online coaching, in the description below. And until next time, I'll catch you guys next week for another training vlog. Peace.